What's up, fandoms? It's me, Bash of Bash and Brains.
And I'm Mr. Dark Light.
Today we got the Blackwell Ghost. Came out was recorded in 2014. Documentary came out in 2017. It's about Turner Clay, known for his zombie movies. And honestly, I'm like, when he brought up this, I didn't even think. I was like, why are you even doing this type of movie? He said he was a skeptic of ghosts. He didn't believe in that kind of stuff. Till he stumbled upon the video of the screaming ghost that's in the hotel room, and I've actually seen this video before. He watched the video where the security guard goes up to the door, opens up the door, screaming stops, and literally right next to the guard, I don't even think he saw it, you see an apparition pass.
Yeah.
And I'm just and he actually gets in contact with a guy named John, who actually was the one that uploaded it. Tells him it's fake, and he's like, it's what it is. It's like, you want to believe it's fake? Fine, believe it. Like, believe what you want to believe. Like, he's like, he literally tells him, I'm not capable of that kind of stuff. And his friend even told Turner, he's like, my buddy John, he ain't all that tech savvy.
Yeah.
Which is actually freaking. He starts laughing himself too, which is pretty funny. But it gives more proof that
spirits are real.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like, we do this all the time. We watch YouTube videos, we watch Ghost Adventures, we go to these adventures, and we believe it ourselves. I had a thing that I didn't believe in spirits at first until I saw it firsthand. And the thing is like, when someone is not all there with the spirit realm or anything, when you see it firsthand and you're in that environment to go for it, you get a different opinion. You want to be like, well, what happens? Let me get more information about this place. And that's what the documentary is all about. He goes into it. He goes in there and he's like, he's joking around when he goes to Greg's place, and he's like, like, hey, like, I don't really believe this. But when he sees it, when the smoke comes out of the house, when he sees the ball coming out in the basement where the well is, it's like, you see it firsthand, you don't want to believe it. In your mind, you're like, is this believable? And that's the thing though, is like, when you go hand to hand at that personal place that that this is the place that is haunted and everything, you go right into it. And I didn't believe that at all until I really saw this when I was young. And seeing this now, people don't really believe it. Like, oh, this is just made up. People are just making it for entertainment. But the thing is like, it's not. You see it and you believe it. You start believing more and more. People will call you crazy or anything, but the thing is like, once you in that environment, you get into it. You get really into it badly.
And not only that, like, and how it got to Greg, well, John, who was the one that uploaded the ghost video, he was supposed to help Turner with the whole documentary. Freaking drops the ball, and literally takes him 2 years more. Like, I was like, 2 years later he gets started on this. I'm like, and me and my buddy Dark Knight were like, 2 years? You're literally gonna wait 2 years to do this damn documentary? I was like, we literally had at one point, they were like, oh, we can't do this video here. We're not gonna about to wait 2 years. We're just gonna literally do another. We
literally would do it like the day that we talked to the guy. Legit. That's how we
somewhere else.
Yeah, we'd be doing something else. If like, that guy's like, hey, we can't really do it because of my job or anything. You know what? Why would we gonna talk to you? If you want to like be legit and want to put that out there for the road to people to understand what's going on. People don't really believe in the spirits or anything like that. The thing is like, if you tell us like, hey, this happened at this hotel, we'd be packing our bags and going right there, and then the next day we'd be interviewing you, we'd be talking about it, we'd be like, hey, what happened in that experience? All the furniture was upside down when John goes into the hotel room. Everything's upside down. Explain it. How do you feel in that moment? How did you feel when you went into that room? Do you feel a different vibe or anything? Because the more you feel like that vibe, you feel like someone's there with you, you talk to it. And I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, don't talk to it," because then that affirmation or that spirit will follow you. You know, the thing is it's all about how we can capture it in the camera so everyone can see it as well. And that's what we do. We talk to the spirits. We respect the spirits. We always let them know that, hey, we're just we're just two guys just want to know your life. We want to know what you went through that period of time. And that's what we normally do. You know, we're not gonna be disrespectful. You know, you guys don't want us there, then that's fine. We can leave. We can leave. And we will respect everyone. You know, that's what I always want to make everyone. I want to let everyone know in this video. Respect the spirits. If they don't want you there, don't be there. But if they do want to talk about their information and everything, then go for it. But respect everyone, because I don't think you want these spirits to come follow you at home and then haunt your place and then you're scared of it. Don't be like that. You know, respect their privacy. Because, you know, when you enter a home, it's like coming to a stranger's home. You want to come to a stranger home and be like, oh, I can do whatever I want. Don't do that. Respect it. Respect how you normally go to everyone's house, your family, your friends, anyone. Respect that.
And what is it? And speaking of home, is like, and how it got to the point with in the movie with Greg, was it with what is it? I feel happy for him, but like that it took that long. Was it like so? Greg was the one who had he had uploaded a video. Was it of a ghost passing by in the living room, and it's literally just a security cam, black and white security cam, and he acted was it. This dude actually lets him do a tour of the house, and
This is Greg, by the way. This is not the hotel. This is Greg.
Yeah,
John didn't want to do the video because of his job opportunity. I want to let people know is like, look, if your job opportunity is gonna risk it,
just tell us.
Just tell us. We will be respectful. We will understand. But don't like hang it on there until we get there, and tell us, oh, we can't do it,
and then bail.
And bail on us. Because if you tell us straight up, we're gonna be like, okay, we respect your opinion. We understand. But we just don't just have us go travel there.
Dude, Turner, the face that Turner had, he was so pissed because it looked like he had all his. I think he actually had his equipment with him, and John was not answering the phone.
No,
it was literally supposed to. I think
he was really frustrated.
It was gonna be the day of. It was literally the day of that they were supposed to do it, and John could have just said this a long time ago. I can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna go find somebody else.
That's fine.
And I'm happy that he found Greg. But with what is it? Also the story with Greg. So this house is a pretty old house. He said built in 1930s. The original owner and why there's a lot of spirit activity. And also one of the things that's very interesting he brings up is that Greg brings up his mother, who was a perfect health. Went to a doctor appointment the day before this happened. Was that she had a heart attack. And she had no heart problems at all. She
was healthy.
And he also said that there was another thing that he explains during the tour is that when he took over one of the rooms upstairs after his mother passed away, he hears footsteps walking up, and he had hardwood floors. You hear the footsteps creak all the way up, and it sounds like it just stops at the door at his bedroom, and he hears that. And it was every night or every other night, and takes him down to the basement. He has a well in the basement, and one of the things he brings up, he's like, the original owners, well, the wife, was it? I'll bring up her name. Her name was Ruth Blackwell, and there were kids in the neighborhood going missing. And then on top of that, was it? And the neighbors were assuming, were like, oh, she's very strange. I was like, maybe it's her. They found their bodies.
7 of them. 7 kids, by the way. It's not adults. It's not teens. These are kids, by the way. Chopped up their bodies and threw them in the well. And the husband had a feeling that something was going on. But that didn't happen until later on in the article that he explains in the documentary and in the documentary. He searches this up, and in the room that he's searching this up, he's in the exact room that he found their information from. And this was like 1941.
The room that he was in was the room that one of the neighbors said that they saw somebody standing in the window, and all the lights were on while Greg was gone. And one of the things is with that, I was like, and he was in that room where he was doing all that research. And not only that, and how he's there doing all the research is because he got the opportunity of a lifetime. After the tour and everything, Greg said he was going to be gone on business for a few months. Best chance ever. Lets Turner stay in his home for a few days. Him and his wife, Turner and Terry, and they're there like documenting everything, recording everything. And the thing that Greg didn't have, he said, I don't have any hard proof about that anybody actually did find, about the kids' bodies being in the well. It's just stories I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
But when he does that research about, the research about the kids, is it later, 1941, the kids being found, chopped up, and it was Ruth Blackwell, and he has hard proof, and the newspaper showing the picture of the house.
And he doesn't even tell the wife at all. The wife is out grocery shopping at the store, and he doesn't want to tell her because he wants more proof. Because once he tells her, she's gonna freak out, and it happens to everyone. I think if you even tell your wife or your boyfriend or whoever comes with you, be like, hey babe, can we stay here because more history comes to it. They're gonna be like, let's go, let's leave. And I understand completely because someone who doesn't really believe in it, is gonna freak out. They don't want anything to happen to them, and that's fine. That's how normal reactions of humans act like, and that's understandable for us. We'd be standing there more than that. We'd be standing more than like a few days.
Dude,
we'd be there for a month or anything.
It would be a time of lifetime, because one thing is like he's a skeptic. Okay, it's like, for one, it's like, why are you so scared? You said you were a skeptic. You don't believe in this stuff. Now he's starting to believe because one is like, one of the things happens. Basement door starts staying open, and I think that was literally the first night, but he didn't have any recording of it.
No.
The morning after after that night.
He didn't start filming until like the second or third night
of the door. But the thing is,
the water's on.
The water was the one thing is they were just in the bedroom, and then all of a sudden they hear the faucet for the bathtub start running,
and then the fire alarm because all the smoke. The first night was fire smoke. The alarm. And then when he comes out,
that was later actually.
Yeah, that's later on. But then you see the water fountains on, the tub is on. Like he turns off everything, and then he hears the steps. I think the first thing was the steps.
Yeah.
And then the steps from the stairs because Greg explains like, yeah, when I have guests at this house, they always hear like me like saying, "Why are you always going up and down the stairs?"
He just
at night.
He tells them it's just him. That I mean. I don't blame him, but at the same time, it's like, well, are you gonna explain why you're going up the steps so many times in the middle of the night? But then again, it's like he doesn't want to scare his guests about that there's a ghost.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that's one of the best scenes is like that they wake up and faucet on in the bathtub, turns it off.
Yeah.
Goes downstairs. What is it? Go check what's going on. Oh. Basement doors on. Open. Basement doors open. The bathroom that's next to the basement door.
It's on.
Faucet is on.
Goes
to the kitchen, and then he turns these off. Turns off the kitchen faucet. Starts walking the other way. Guess what else? What's on again? The bathroom faucet. Mm-hmm. And then he checks the basement because the basement door is open.
And there's a faucet in the garage. In the basement.
Yeah, and it's right next to the washing machine, and he turns off that faucet, and one of the surprising things is it's like it's luring him down. Now, one of the scenes that this is key is that this well in the basement, so they put a sewer drain cap just to cover it for the smell, because it's no well and it's just dirty water. Mm-hmm. So the lid was being held open with some pliers because they need a special tool to lift it up. Well, he wanted to check the water. He wanted to see how it looked and see the water, if there was actually water in there and how. when he closed it, he actually closed it completely, and he was like, he didn't. I was like, yo, Darklight, did you notice that?
Yeah.
Literally, Greg said, don't. Was he?
Don't close it completely.
It takes a
Because
special.
it's gonna be hard to open it, and by the time he gets into that basement, you see the ball that he left in the living room with the knocking across. You see the ball in the well with the pliers in the well.
Holding the lid open.
The lid open, like it never even opened or anything, and he had it open the whole entire time, and he freaks out. And in the distance, in the corner, you see a figure, a white figure, just standing there. You can see it really quickly, but when he goes back to reverse it and editing, you can legit see a female figure just standing there, the whole entire time. We freaked out.
I was gonna say, I was like, one of the things is like, I was like, wait, it didn't come to me. I was like, wait, this guy closed the lid. Who opened that lid and who put the pliers back in there?
That is heavy.
He was just there.
He was having a tough time opening that lid, like legit to the point that when he opened it, that smell made him throw up when he opened it, and it was open the whole entire time. Like he never closed it. Because Greg said that this lid weighs like a house. You cannot close this all by yourself. You literally have to have a lot of force to close it, and that's when we're like, oh my gosh, like how did that even happen? And we see the figure. You don't see it in the first view, but you see it when he edits the video slow motion. You see the figure just standing in the corner right there the whole entire time.
Oh, one of the things is I believe it's the night of the, what is it, where they get woken up by smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing the spirit turned on the stove. It had the stove and the oven on, and it was smoking up the house. And the one, I'm guessing grease left in the oven. But like when he goes and checks, what is it? All the cabinet doors, they're open.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, what is it? Greg was talking about, I think he said it was like a party or something they had, and all the doors are open, and they all closed like
at the same time.
They're all, and I was like, that's, whoa, like the doors he was talking about. Walks to the dining room, and the thing is, so there's like it's not really a chandelier, it's more like a hanging light fixture with lights. I guess you call it a chandelier. Mm-hmm. And it is just swinging.
Yeah, the whole entire time.
And he returned off the stove and oven. He's like, he runs up those stairs so fast. He tells her, get in the room, get in the room, get in the room.
Yeah.
He's
call
like,
the cops.
Was it about the smoke?
They called the fire department, the cops. They had to recall them and let them know, like, hey, like everything's fine now. But the thing is like, guys, just to let you know, go check out this documentary. We saw this on Amazon Prime. The Blackwell documentary is really interesting. I think there's like, I want to say 6 parts of this documentary. It's really interesting. You get into it right away. If you really like paranormal stuff and you really believe in this and the spirits and everything, go check it out, guys. We love the first part. We will be doing more parts of these videos to see what happens next. Go check it out, guys. We're not promoting it or anything, but if you like stuff like that, go check it out, guys. It's really interesting. Like the video, subscribe, and let us know in the comments like how you saw it and what you see in the videos. See something that we didn't see in the documentary. We want to know more. We want to connect with you guys more, and we want to thank you for watching the videos. We really respect everyone for who come to watch these videos, and we want to do the best we can. We're gonna do another part of the Blackwells. We will be doing it. I want to say around January. We're gonna do the second part. Yeah. Get more time. Go watch it. Go let us know how you feel about it. Like the video. You like these kind of context. Let us know. We can watch more documentary. You have another documentary you want us to check out, let us know in the comment below. We will check them out for sure.
Like you said, like and subscribe. I was like, hey, we've always brought up, the channel is free. Literally, literally, what you're subscribing, it's free. It's free. It helps us. What is it from YouTube? It's just a simple click. That's it. Like that's your support for us. If you can leave a like and subscribe, that's support for us. What is it? But I'm Bastion Brains signing off.
And Mr. Darklight, and wherever you're watching this video, morning, night, or any time at all, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for giving us our time. And please let us know if you like this video. Give us a like so we can know we can do more videos like this. And we, like I said, have a good day, Phantoms. Thank you.
Have a good night.